My name's Stephen Gillen. I served 12 years inside, next to the likes of Charlie Bronson and Reggie Cray. When it comes to the underworld, I've seen and know the real thing. I'm here today with the cast of Deep Cover. The story about a crew of wannabes trying to fake it as gangsters, but I'm here to see which one of them can really pull it off. Who's got the presence? Who's got the instinct? Who's got the edge? Let's see.
All right, we'll leave now. I'm terrified. I don't know about anybody else.
How deep did you go with this, Orlando?
Deep. Deep cover. I went pretty... So, Roach, I think the whole point of my character is that he takes himself far too seriously and he goes deep cover. So he commits 150%. And that was sort of what made the character funny. I'm not particularly funny, I don't think.
That's not true.
Well, I don't think of myself as
very funny.
But as a character, getting to play somebody who goes and really goes for it, I think that's what the humour of the character was. So I would say I really committed to, particularly to Roach. Method can be something that gets in the way of everybody's doing their job. But like, if you're just committed, I think that's the way forward, right? And these guys are committed.
But the character that he played
is full method, which gets in the way.
Which gets in the way.
Which is sort of the gag.
Yeah.
How clued up are you on your character and this world? Smoke and mirrors or the real stuff?
Ooh, well, I don't know that much about wine, and Hugh does know quite a lot about wine, but everything else I could kind of associate with. I mean, he's socially awkward, so I was like, done, fine. I'm probably a bit more confident in real life than Hugh is, particularly at the start of his journey in the film. This is like the first sort of biggish role in a feature film I'd done, and so to get to have play with these two proper kind of movie stars, I felt like I'm Kid in the Sweet Shop, really. So I guess that's a bit like what Hugh feels like when he's sort of like with Kat, who's his teacher, and you know Marlon, who he
says
really
the man
respects.
coming off one of the biggest, most successful TV shows
I know,
on
truly.
the planet.
Hang on,
I was like, and the proper
Zeitgeisty.
comedian in the group. Yeah.
But you know, but it's a very different thing. You know, doing feature film and you know the action sequences and the real like dance between the kind of the comedy and the action and stuff. I loved it.
What is the one line in the film in real life that you would use?
Can you guys help me with this?
Yeah,
like, what would it
sure.
be? Like, when I'm like, this is not
Does it have to be one of Kat's lines?
Cat's lines or Bonnie lines.
Or Bonnie lines. Oh yes.
Oh.
Yes and is quite.
Yes, and.
Yes and is
Yes,
quite.
and.
Yes and
You're
is
right.
quite a good.
You're right.
Like life. sort
Let's
of
just
choice.
do that. Let's
Yes,
just do that.
and.
Yes, and.
Yes, and.
Very straightforward.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
and.
fellas. Thank you.
You get nicked tomorrow, Orlando. Who's your phone call to, and who are you not going to speak to?
I have one of my oldest mates, who's on my passport as well, Mark White. Known him since I'm 11. He would definitely be my first call. And the last person I would call would be my mother.
That's what I would say.
I'd be like, no.
No. My mom would be like, whatever happened, you need to learn from this.
Would definitely be the last person I would call to.
There you go.
What's the shadiest thing you've done in the name of research?
Ooh, that's fun.
In the name of research.
I don't do shady things, but in the name of research, all bets are on.
I have pretended to be Scottish for the night, like just on a night out, just in a bar, just to try and practice the accent. But I mean, it wasn't like nasty, but it felt kind of like,
Well, you're pretending, you're going undercover as a Scot.
Yeah.
I've totally done that.
Yeah.
Like for months.
I think I was literally told that it's a good way to just
Yeah.
sort of try and learn accents, is just try and be in that accent.
I'm Nick and I'm Scottish and don't ask me any questions.
I'm Nick, I'm Scottish, and don't ask me any questions.
Oh!
That's very good.
You're in a getaway car. Who's driving? Who's navigating? And who's slowing you down?
Okay, so I'm not driving because I haven't driven for many years, actually. I'm not navigating because I have something called a visual perception problem, and I can't actually, like, if you gave me a map of the United States of America, I couldn't tell you where anything but 2 places were. So I'm not navigating, but I am slowing everyone down. Like, definitely. Like, I don't, the concept of like a getaway car, like I sort of would challenge that and just be like, is this real? Like, shouldn't we just stop and face whatever's happening?
Face the music.
Yeah. Who are we running from, really?
Ever scare yourself and think, blimey, what happened there? Where did that performance come from?
I think in this movie when we were chopping up
I was gonna say, I was thinking that. I was like, oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
well, I didn't know I had a bit of Patrick Bateman in me.
Yeah, I mean, that was nuts. There may be some what do you call it? It was a dismemberment.
There might be a bit
point.
of dismemberment.
And Orlando was curiously adept at that process.
And shirtless at one point.
Oh, it was excellent. It was all just perfect.
If this lot were associates in real life, who would be the brains? Who would be the muscle? And who would have the gift of the gab?
I mean, muscle, brains gap.
Very good.
Right?
Very good.
Orlando, Bryce, Nick, it's been interesting. Keep up the good work.